I want to share a quick sales example of exactly why you never want to have a sales call with what's like a two-legged stool. You always want to make sure that if there's a married person or an individual, you're talking with them and the person that's going to help them make the biggest decisions around their financial life or anything that they're going to do. Here's how this call went recently for a client that said he needed to talk to his spouse. And this wasn't me that went through this conversation. It was one of the people on our sales team. And so this was how I coached them and what I would have said.
Hey, you know what? Let me think about it. I got to talk to my wife.
Hey, that totally makes sense, Jeff. Hey, let me ask you a quick question. When you talk to your wife, which, trust me, I totally understand that one, what do you think that she'll want to know most about the plan that we're trying to put in place for you guys?
Yeah, she probably wants to make sure we have the right evaluations of coverage.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. This is always a funny one. You know, my wife always says that she'd rather have somebody else talk to her than myself. I feel like she says I mansplain a lot. I don't know if yours says the same thing, but would it make sense for us by chance to have a quick call, maybe all three of us, so we can ensure that you guys have all the same information that you need?
That probably work out really great.
Awesome. Let's go and set up that time on the calendar. What works best for you? Wednesday at 6 or Tuesday at 3?
Let's do Tuesday.
Perfect. Tuesday at 3, we'll have about a 15-minute call with you and your wife. We'll share the same information so you both are on the same playing ground, and then we can go from there.
Thank you.
So this is why it's so important. Again, when we're talking about the acting component of these phone calls, these are real situations that have happened on our team, whether it's a conversation, a lead, a referral. And the most important part that I realize when it comes to a sales call, whether it's objection handling or scripts or anything of that manner, your ability to ask good questions will directly correlate to the income that you make and the amount of people that you help, right? The person that asks the most questions is the person that's going to win in a conversation. Specifically, if you're in an industry where you need to have both decision makers to make a decision, I'm going to be sharing the top 6 objections in a link. Comment objections below and I'll send them to you, but also get prepared for our next month's webinar. We'll be talking about objection handling, tonality, and how to make sure that you're actually having the right questions and conversations with you, your team, and your client.